it's MaryAnne. I have another question for you. Are you one of those women that every time they go out, whether they're going to a restaurant, whether you're going to the library, whether you're going to the grocery store, whether you're going to a friend's house, the first thing that you want to know is where's the bathroom located? Well, just know it's really common and a lot of women do it. And the reason a lot of women do it is because they get urgency all the time. They're getting that sensation, I've got to go, I've got to go. What I want to ask you is, when you go to the bathroom, have you ever asked yourself, well, wait a minute, when did I go to the bathroom last? So let's say it's 10 o'clock in the morning. Let's say you went to the gym. You went to the bathroom as soon as you got there. You go to take a class. During the middle of the class, you're like, I don't think I can go the whole class without going to the bathroom. You go back to the bathroom. You go again. You finish your workout. Before you leave the gym, you go to the bathroom again. So let's think about that. This person has already gone to the bathroom 3 times. So my question here, again, I ask lots of questions, is do you really think that your bladder was full before you went to the bathroom? It's something I want you to start focusing on. Is if you notice, a person that goes to the bathroom a lot isn't going with a full bladder. They're going to the bathroom when their bladder is half empty or maybe truly empty and they're just dribbling. And the problem with that is the more you repeat this same pattern of going to the bathroom a lot, you're just going to continue to get bladder triggers saying you need to go, you need to go, you need to go. So what will help is when you learn to think differently. And the message is, wait a minute, is my bladder full? Is there any way I've had maybe 12 to 16 ounces that could have possibly filled my bladder? Here's what I want you to understand, is the bladder is an organ that needs to pump. It needs to pump. And if you're going, I'm going to get you to look at my hands for a second. If you're going into the bathroom, okay, and you don't have much fluid in your bladder, and you go to urinate, the bladder has to contract. It does have a muscle that helps it to contract. And you pump. Is my hands doing very much? Nope. It's not doing much. And if you're doing a bunch of these little ones like this, the bladder is going to get weaker and weaker, and so is the pelvic floor. But let's change this. Remember I said, is your bladder full? Is your bladder full? Look at my hands again. If your bladder's full, it's got that 12 to 16 ounces of fluid in it I talked about. If it's full, and then you go to the bathroom, the muscle that controls the bladder will do a big pump. It needs to do a big pump. That's what I call a work. We want the bladder to be full so it can pump out a nice amount of urine so that the muscle that controls the bladder is going to get the proper workout that it needs to keep it working efficiently. Okay? So efficient is about 5 to 7 times of pumps. Inefficient is going to the bathroom a lot with little pumps. Here's what I want you to remember. This is your takeaway, okay? The more times you go to the bathroom where your bladder is not full, it's a trigger, the more triggers you're going to get every day. When you decide that it's time to go, I want you to ask yourself, is my bladder full? Could I have had 12 to 16 ounces to drink that has now allowed my bladder to fill up? Because I really want you to hear this. The bladder has got to pump. And if it's pumping too often, it's very tired. That means it's not going to hold much urine in, and it also means that it's not really getting rid of your waste because it's not filling up the inside of your bladder. If you're looking at my hands, it's not filling up that inside of the bladder to get rid of it. So my little message today is bladder triggers could be what's running your life and causing you to run to the bathroom. Whereas if you focus on filling up your bladder, drinking 12 to 16 ounces, letting that bladder fill up, you'll start to know or notice that triggers go away and your bladder becomes happy, and you won't be living your life around those bathroom trips. And you won't have to ask that question, where's your bathroom? Because your bladder will be able to hold your urine in, and you won't be using all those panty liners and pads. And if you were wearing diapers, you wouldn't be wearing them as often. So I'm really excited that you've come to listen to me again today. And remember, I've got my website up here. It's https://courses.pelvichealthsystems.com. I've got other lessons. I'm trying to do these every single Tuesday for you. I am going to start putting these up on my site each week. Also, if you have questions, I've got my email down at the bottom. Send me a question. I'll write you an answer. All right. Have a good day. Bye-bye.